We'll start in 1 minute. So by 7:10, we're going to kick start while others will join us. All right, it's 7:10. So we can start now. All right, good evening, everyone. So my name is Ayodele Omoni, and with me I have Mr. Ikechukwu Kalu. We're going to be taking you today on value creation and digital marketing. Okay, so I will leave the floor for Mr. Kalu to commence the class. All right, thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank you very much, Omoni. Thank you.
Yes,
and let me start by thanking everyone that has joined. It gives me pleasure to be able to talk with you this evening. So how has your day been? I hope you had a great day. You know, it took us a while to arrive at this time. We're wondering what is a good time. Should it be in the morning or in the afternoon? And finally, we decided that let's make it an evening thing when you have finished the work for the day. Okay, so I want you to relax, pick a pen and a notebook and jot as much as you can as we get into this journey of value creation and digital marketing. A bit about who we are. I am Ikechukwu Kalu. I'm the CEO of a very exciting company that is into training and consulting. It's called a Customer Passion Point Limited. We provide, we provide consulting and training solutions to small, growing, and large corporations. So today I will share from my wealth of experience. I've been around. I've worked for about 25 years, and I've seen a couple of things that helps me, to talk to you confident about valuation. So I want you to write down as much as you can. And if there are questions, please also put it down so that we can discuss it at the end of my little talk. Along with you, because we want just to create the atmosphere and then we will delve into digital marketing. Okay, Omoni will talk about himself when he takes the session on digital marketing. So when we say value creation, what comes to your mind? You know, if this was a class, I would have said, write down something that comes to your mind when you hear the word value or the words value creation. You know, you hear people say that I'm in business to create value. That's correct. The reason anyone should be in business is to create value. So I want us at the end of this program to be able to understand why we're in business and the kind of value that we're creating, and then ask ourselves, do we really think that the value we're creating is appropriate or it's commensurate with what our target audience is looking for? That is the essence of this webinar. But you know, you can't talk about value and value creation without understanding value. And I know if I ask you to define value, you will have different definitions, and they will all probably be right. But I've chosen these two very simple but very academic and and the relevant definitions for value. I'll start with Philip Kotler. Philip Kotler, in talking about, in trying to encourage marketing to understand that the reason for marketing is to create value, defined value as primarily the putting together of the right combination of quality, service, and price. The putting together of the right combination of quality, service, and so you cannot be creating value when the quality is not right, when there's no service to ensure that should there be issues that somebody attends to them, and when the price is not right. So value is a combination of the quality of the product, the service you provide, and then the amount that you're charging. If the target audience that you are focused on sees it as value, then you are in business. Secondly, the head of the Ross, which talked about value from a slightly different point of view, from a satisfaction point of view. He said that value is the satisfaction of customers' requirements at the lowest possible cost of acquisition, ownership, and use. You know, at times you buy something, they may look cheap. I mean, they may look affordable. But when you think about what it will cost you to maintain it, you will know that it's actually very expensive. So in buying something, in placing a value on something, it's not just about how much you are paying, which is the cost of our acquisition, but it's also the cost of owning it. Imagine you wear a very nice shirt, okay? But you have to always dry clean it in a special way. To arrive at the cost of that shirt to you, you must factor in the cost of dry cleaning it or whenever you need to dry clean it. If not, you would have bought the shirt thinking, oh, it's affordable. But when it comes to maintaining it, it becomes a problem. So value is not just about what you're paying now, but the satisfaction you get even after you have bought it. So having looked at these two definitions, I want you to now begin to think about your own business and ask yourself, in your own business, in the kind of trade you are in what you do, would you really say that you understand the value that your customer is looking for? Would you really say that you understand how value, the combination that would deliver value to your customer? Do you think you understand what level of satisfaction that they are getting from engaging with you? These are questions to answer as businessmen, as entrepreneurs, as young professionals. So if you understand what value means, then you can progress to say you are creating value. So value refers to the process of generating and delivering something of value to your customer or your stakeholders. All your stakeholders, you know, whatever they represent, they're looking for something. Everybody has something they're looking for. It's called what's in it for me. So if your audience is not seeing what's in there for them, then you are not in business. So it involves activities and strategies that increase the worth, the benefits or utility of the product or services or anything that you are offering to meet the needs of your target audience. That's what value is. So when you create the right thing, then you'll have people come again and again to you. Okay? So there are some things you need to bear in mind in trying to understand the value you deliver to your customer. Because as business people, you are in business to deliver value, and in that process, you will make money. So value goes beyond just producing goods or delivering services. It includes the following. Number one, understanding the needs that your customers have. You can't create value unless you understand. You can't create value for me unless you understand my need. you know. Secondly, let's talk about innovation and differentiation. Because whatever you think you're producing, there is one other person who is doing it out there. But how are they doing it? And how innovative are they? That's what sets them apart. So there must be a point of difference for you, even though you are providing, even though you understand my need and you're providing what will meet my need. The way you go about it is also important. What of the quality and how reliable are you? Reliability is something that we need to pay attention to, because you might be very good, but if you're not reliable, you will lose traction, you will lose the market. Then efficiency and cost effectiveness. You know, you can't always pass all the cost to your customer. It becomes burdensome. So you must ask yourself, yes, dollar has gone up. What can I do differently so that I don't have to become too expensive? That's where efficiency in your processes, and that's where the fact that you manage your costs come in. The fifth one is customer experience. Each time your customer makes contact with you, what is the experience they it must be excellent. And then you must see your business beyond today. That's where sustainability and how relevant you are to the society comes in. And then finally, understand that building the equity of your brand. Equity is that non-financial value that your brand has that can make somebody pay far more for it. It comes from the quality of your product and services. It comes from the quality of your communication. It comes from the perception that people have of you and your brand. So these factors are very important. So like I said, it's not just about producing goods or delivering services. It encompasses these aspects: understanding your customer, being innovative, ensuring that you have your quality is right and that you're reliable, and all of this. So having said this, okay, the value of your business is measured by two major things. Number one is the difference between the price that someone is prepared, they have the price you're prepared to charge for your product and or services provided, and the cost of producing that product. If it costs you 10 naira to produce, how much can you sell that will enable you to cover your cost? When you are able to strike the right balance, then you have an amount that fits well with the value that you're delivering. Secondly, is the fact is the higher the value your customers are willing to pay for your product, okay, the higher the price that you can charge. Some brands just want to charge a high price without understanding what the customer is prepared to pay. The customer is prepared to pay what the value that they have placed on your on the solution or your product that you're delivering. Not just because you say so, but because it aligns with them in terms of how they perceive you and what they think that what you're offering can do for them. Okay, so value is that quality of anything which renders renders let me take that again. Value is that quality of anything which you render that is desirable and useful to the person that is receiving it. Okay. Now, we thought it was good to start from here, because if the concept of value is not clear to you, then what are you marketing through digital marketing? You must first understand that you are in business to create value, and that what you are selling is value. When this is done, then the process of selling it, the process of getting people to understand what you have and what you can do for them, the process of getting them to goes through the sales funnel and all that becomes meaningful to them. So I have spent a few minutes to talk about value, and I want you to really think about what you are doing in terms of your trade, in terms of your business, in terms of your career, in terms of your engagement with your audience, to really ask yourself, am I creating value? Am I offering value? And am I being paid for the value that I'm creating? If this is properly done, then what you know about digital marketing will now help to put you out there. Will now help to bring you before your audience. Will now help you to go ahead of your audience, to tell them what you can do for them, because you understand and you're creating value for them. Thank you very much. Let me hand over to Omoni to take the digital marketing side of this presentation. Omoni, over to you.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Kalu.
Thank you.
Thank you for that great section. And I believe everyone is learning. So if you are learning, can I see your hand? Just type "I'm learning" in the chat section. Type "I am learning." All right, good. I'm seeing, okay, Esther is learning. All right, great. Okay, are we seeing my screen now?
Yes, are you sharing?
Yeah, I want to share.
Okay, so let me unshare. I need to stop sharing, then you can share.
All right, sir.
Okay, go ahead then. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, are you all seeing my screen now? Please type yes if you can. Okay, good. All right. So, digital marketing. I believe many of us must have been hearing digital marketing almost everywhere. And you will agree with me that this is a very lucrative skill that anyone can learn today. And, you can be able to fend for yourself, okay? And we have two sets of people that probably might be wanting to learn digital marketing. So we have the first set of people. These are people that want to take digital marketing as a career and render these services to other businesses to help them grow their revenue. Okay. And we have the second set of people that own a business and want to use digital marketing to drive their businesses. All right. So now, whether you're the career type or you are a business owner, okay, this is for you. And let's dive into what digital marketing is and how you can use it to drive your business or use it to help other businesses grow theirs. All right. So let's get into it. Okay. So the concept and strategy of digital marketing. Digital marketing is a modern approach to promote products or services using online channels. It encompasses various strategies such as SEO, social media, content marketing, and paid advertising to reach and engage target audiences. So what we are saying here is the key concept to digital marketing, that is the fundamental of digital marketing, is strategy. So the strategy behind the activities, that is the SEO, the social media, the content marketing, really matters. The strategy behind them really matters. And just like Mr. Kalu has said earlier, value creation is the first thing you have to do. You have to, first of all, create value, because it is this value that you are now bringing to the market. Okay, so you use digital marketing to now sell the value that you are creating. Okay, the value can be in form of products, it can be in form of service, or whatever it is, you need to create value. And because people don't buy product or service, they don't just come to buy it. What they buy is the value that your product or service is going to offer them. Okay, for example, if you want to buy a car, you're not buying a car because you just want to buy a car. You buy a car because you want it to transport you from one point to another. That is value. All right, so let's continue. And in digital marketing, in order for you to now sell your value effectively, there's what we call funnel. And here you can see on my screen, digital marketing funnel. Now, what is a funnel? A funnel is just a step-by-step process at which a customer go through in order to from the starting point of coming in contact with your value, that is your product or service, until they now convert to a sale, that is until they become your customer. So this process is called funnel. And on my screen, you can see a simple funnel here. Sorry. All right, you can see a simple funnel here that starts from the traffic to the opt-in page, to the emails, to the emails, to the sales page, and then to the upsell. All right. Now, the traffic. What the traffic entails is where we have a lot of people that you can now display your product. For example, on Facebook, you can see when you are scrolling Facebook, sometimes you will see some posts that the sponsored will be written under the page. You will see sponsored. Those posts you are seeing that has sponsored are being paid for. Those are adverts that someone is running somewhere, and they are showing it to you because you are a target audience on Facebook. All right. So everybody seeing that post, they are called traffic. Okay. So someone somewhere is showing you his or her product. Now, opt-in page. Let's assume you are interested in that post, that is the product or the service that such person is offering you. For example, you are in this class this night because you saw an ad and you pick interest in it because you needed it, and then you clicked and filled a form. All right, that form you clicked and filled. All right, that form you filled is called the opt-in page. That page that you filled that form is called the opt-in page. All right, it contains just a few information about a particular topic and then a form that you can fill. And from there, you will start getting emails. So you discover that whenever you fill a form online, it's either someone calls you or you get a mail from the same brand, from the same business. Okay, so that's where the emails comes in. And you can see also we have calls. These are not just, what we call this is follow-up. Okay, that's trying to follow up on people that has filled your form, and we call these people leads. And in digital marketing, you must have been hearing, if you are conversant with that, you must have been hearing leads generation. So that process of showing something to people and letting them fill a form or prompting them to fill a form until you now start sending them emails or calling them, that process is called lead generation. Okay, now you have filled a form, you were getting emails. Sometimes after filling that form, depending on how you want to structure your funnel, some funnels will take you directly to the sales page. Now, what does the sales page contain? A sales page is a page that contains every details of a product or a service, trying to make you buy into that product or buy into that service. All right. So a sales page is well structured with a sales copy that compel people to buy. Now, you're not just compelling someone to buy your product, all right? But on your sales page, you need to show enough reason why someone should buy your product. Because, for example, not just one person is selling cars, not just one person is selling clothes. So for you to acquire customers to yourself, to your brand, to your business, you must be able to convince them with the value that you're going to get from your product or service. So the more value you can offer, the more likely you are able to convert your leads to sales. To customers. All right. Now, coming to upsell, many businesses might not be utilizing this, but what we mean by upsell is trying to, for example, someone has bought a car from you, and then you now have a store that sells car accessories. So after getting a car, you can now tell the person, okay, congratulations on getting your car, but we have so stuff here that can also make your car shine, or that can prevent you from, we have a camera that can help you to see or detect a coming vehicle from hitting you, and this can help you prevent accidents or unnecessary accident. Let me use that, accident. Now, for the person that just bought a car, he will feel like, oh, I don't want any scratch on my car. I don't want to hit anyone, and I don't want anyone to hit me. So in order to avoid this, I think I need a camera that can easily detect an approaching car. You understand? Before you know it, this is an upsell, okay? Because you are now introducing a complementary product or service to your customer that has already bought something from you before. All right. So that's what we call upsell. So you can do this in various ways. All right. So in digital marketing, the process of selling is called funnel. So you can create this model for whatever you want to sell online, either physical product, either digital product, either services. You can use this model. You just need to understand how to structure this model to suit whatever you want to sell out there, whatever value you want to give to people. You must be able to understand how to structure your funnel in order to fit in to whatever value you want to sell. All right. I hope you are following. Please, if you are following, just type in the chat box and say, I am following. Please type, let me know if you are following me. Just type following. All right, good. All right, great. So the AIDA, I used to call it AIDA, that is AIDA funnel strategy. And as you can see, it's very straightforward. We have the awareness, interest, desire, and action. That is the meaning of that acronym, okay? AIDA, all right? Awareness, interest, and desire. So we just spoke about funnel, and this is just an example of a funnel. This is what a funnel looks like. So this is just a complementary explanation to what I just explained previously. Now, the first stage is the awareness stage, whereby you show your product to as many people as possible. You show your service to as many people as possible. And then in your funnel, you create interest. You make people develop interest in the value you are trying to give to them. Okay, you make them interested. You try to create attention. All right, and after you have been able to establish that, you now create the desire. Now, the desire comes from you trying to give them the value they are getting exactly, or let me say the benefits they are getting from the value you are offering to them. Okay, so for example, the illustration I made the other time, you are not just telling them, come and buy camera for your car. No, you will let them know that, oh, if you have this camera in your car, it can help you prevent accidents. It can help you prevent scratches, So these are the values that you give to your prospects that will now make them have that desire to want to buy your product. or your service, okay? And that will now take them to take the action that you want them to take, which is what? Purchase. You want them to buy your product. You want them to buy your service. So you must be able to create that desire in them, all right? So that is what this section is trying to explain, the funnel, how the funnel goes. I mean, how you bring customers from the awareness stage to the action stage, okay? All right, so website SEO and content marketing. A website is a collection of web pages that are interconnected and hosted on the World Wide Web. Most time you will see www. So what it means is World Wide Web. All right. So a website is just a collection of web pages, all right, that are interconnected and hosted on the World Wide Web. So sometimes we call it content management system, CMS, all right? So a website is just a content management system that helps you manage content. And that's why when you go on a website, all what you'll be seeing is videos, pictures, and texts, all right? So all these are being structured for you to pass a message across to a set of audience, okay? It is accessible through the internet and is typically identified by a unique domain name. So, for example, we have www.cppl.com.ng. That is a domain name. The domain name for CPPL, I mean, Customer Passion Point Limited. That is the domain name, all right? So that domain name, you can only access it through the internet, all right? And the website also can contain various types of content, such as text, images, videos, interactive elements, and more, just like I have explained earlier. So keyword research and optimization. Now, you must have been hearing SEO. SEO means search engine optimization. Search engine optimization. And what does that mean? That is trying to optimize your website for search results. Whenever you type something on Google, all right, it brings out results. And when you click on those results, it takes you to a website or a landing page or whatever destination the owner of that content has put on that content, okay? So when you search something online, it brings out results. Sorry, the algorithm computes, it searches the internet and brings out the result that is most relevant to the keyword that you have searched. For example, if you just go online and search weight loss product or how to lose weight, all right, a lot of results will come up, okay, but they are in pages. These results will appear in pages, the first page, the second page, so you have millions of results. But the ability to show your website on the first page, because in most cases, when you search something online, the first 3, 4, 5 results that you see, you are most likely going to click on them. You are not, in most cases, you won't go to the second page of the results, you won't go to the third page, or not talk of getting to the 10th page, all right? So what keyword research and optimization, that is SEO, what it does is it helps you to what? It helps you to optimize your website so that you can appear on the first page. And not just on the first page, you will want to appear on the first, second, or third result so that you will have higher chance of getting the click, all right? You have higher chance of getting click from the people that are searching, all right? So keyword research is one of the things you have to do. It's one of the factors is one of the factors that will help you to rank your website on Google. So you conduct a thorough keyword research to identify relevant and high traffic keywords related to your content or business. So now you are selling weight loss products. It is now left for you to go online, all right, There are tools to do this. You go online, use these tools to check what are the keywords that people are searching for in the niche that I am. For example, in the weight loss niche, what are people searching for? All right, what are the keywords they are searching for? So when you know the keywords that they are searching for, you can now optimize your content. You can now write content around those keywords. All right, quality content creation. Now you've gotten the keywords that you want to optimize for. You've seen the keywords that people are searching for. For example, you have a keyword that has, let's say, 10,000 search volume in a month. Okay, and you now want to optimize for that keyword. Okay, so what you do is to create high quality and valuable content, and the content must be relevant. Okay, because it has to meet the needs of your target audience. For example, the weight loss I have been using, when someone search for how to lose weight, and then you have a content that you have written on that particular keyword, how to lose weight, then definitely you have every chance that your content is going to pop up on the search results. And once anybody click on your content, what happens? Okay, what happens? So the way you structure your content on your page now determines the kind of action that such person is going to take. So if you have written your content in such a way that you want them to buy a product, so you can give them, okay, how to lose weight. You give them some tips, and then you can now recommend a product in your content. Before you know it, you got a client, you got this person via search engine, which is free. You don't have to pay for SEO. You don't have to pay for that. The only thing you can pay for is probably if you want to pay for an expert to do that for you. All right. So once someone lands on your page, they read your content, and then they now pick interest in the product you are trying to offer to them. Now, they won't pick interest in your product until they see the value in that product. And that is why value is very, very important. All right. So once they see the value and they are interested, they click on it and they place order for it. Now you have just made a sale from SEO. All right. Now you don't have to pay for the traffic you get via search engine optimization. All right. What you pay for is search engine marketing. That is you are now trying to pay Google to show your keywords, all right? To show your keywords to people. So you are paying for that. That's search engine marketing, all right? So link building. Building a strong and natural backlink profile. Backlinks are links from other websites pointing to your site. When you are trying to build your SEO, link building is one of the most important, okay? Because it shows the algorithm that your content is relevant. And how does this happen? When other websites are referring to your content. For example, let's say another website is writing the content on marketing, and they are now referring to CPPL. That is our company. They are now referring to us. They are referring to a particular content on our website, on their own website. Now, when anybody click on that link from their website, the algorithm will see that, yes, people are using our own link on their website. That means our content is relevant, because they will not make reference to our content if our content is not relevant. Okay, so that's what is called backlinks. So you want to build these links as much as possible, as many as possible. There are ways to build these links, okay? There are ways to build these links by partnering with other brands or something, but I can't be explaining that here to take a lot of time, all right? So, but just stick with me until the end of the class, okay? Just stick with me. I'll reveal some secrets for you. So just stick with me, okay? So now, backlinks, it really, really helps your SEO. It helps you to rank faster if you know how to build backlinks. All right. So the more of it you have, the more chances for your website to rank on the first page. Okay. Now, understand your target audience. Well, this is very straightforward. But before you create any content, it is crucial to have a deep understanding of your target audience. You know, when you are writing, for example, the weight loss we have been using, when you're writing your weight loss product, don't try to write it for everybody. You have to be specific to those that actually really want to lose weight. All right. So whatever you are writing should be channeled to those that want to lose weight. So you now have to do your research. Okay, what do these people want to read? What do they want to know about losing weight? Those are the type of content you put together, okay, in order to serve them. Because the more relevant your content is, all right, the more you are going to be able to attract those that really need those content. All right. So the first thing is to understand, who am I writing this to? Who is going to consume my content? Once you know them, then you'll be able to write the correct content for them. All right. Also, create high quality and valuable content. I just explained that. Your content must be valuable, must be of high quality. You don't just write watery content and you believe people are going to stay and read it. No, they won't do that. You want to make sure your content is very, very valuable and of high quality. It must be informative. That is, there must be enough information for them to consume. And the more information you give to them, the more loyal they will become to you. Because whenever they now have problem in such a topic, the first thing that will come to their head is the person that was able to explain things to them the first time. They will not forget. So when they need any other information about that particular topic, they will tend to come back to you. All right. So, for example, if you want to read news, everybody have their own favorite news platform. Okay. And this is because probably maybe the first time you landed on that news platform, you like the way they structured the news, the way the headline was. And before you know it, whenever you want to get any news, you just find yourself on such a platform. All right. So those are the ways, you can actually attract your audience, creating high quality and valuable content. It really, really helps your SEO, because the more people that come back to your website, the more the algorithm is also going to push your content to other people that are searching for your keywords. Okay. Consistency and variety. Consistency is key to successful content marketing. Develop a consistent publishing schedule to keep your audience engaged and coming back for more. So if you are someone that, if what you do has to be consistent, then you must pick, for example, those that do YouTube, they used to be consistent, all right? Some of them pick a day in a week that they post their content. So everybody that are following them, they already, subconsciously, they already know when this person is going to post. So they will just be expecting, okay, he posts Monday, every Mondays. Before you know it, they will just go there on Monday, they will check. Or Tuesday, they will be like, oh, this guy must have posted yesterday. Okay, so they want to come back to watch or to read your content. But don't forget, your content must be valuable. If it is not valuable, they won't have a reason to come back. But once they know that every time this guy posts content, I always learn new things, they will want to come back. All right. So consistency and variety. Variety in the sense that you can try different types of content, okay? You can try the funny type, the informative type, the joke type, just try varieties of content and see which one your audience really, really want to engage with, or the one they engage with more. So you now write on that. Once you see the one that resonates with your audience more, then you write on it, okay? So that's that for consistency and variety. Understanding your audience. I already talked about that. Consistent branding and messaging. Consistent branding and messaging is still is just a section under consistency, because here the language that you use to pass your message really matters. That's what is called branding. So they know you for what you do, all right? They know you for what you do, okay? So that's branding. Whenever you bring out any content, people already know how, or let me say, they perceive the kind of message. Or for example, if they see your message anywhere, they will know that, oh, this is the person that wrote this. This is coming from this social company, all right? So you want to be consistent with your branding. and your messaging. Engage and interact. Social media is about building relationships and engaging with your audience. Respond to comments, messages, and mentions promptly. Okay, so on your social media, you want to respond to comments, you want to respond to people's messages. Don't just keep them waiting. All right, once they ask questions or they drop a message, try to respond, because with that, number one, you are making them feel like, okay, these people have me at heart. All right, and at the same time, the algorithm, the more engagement your social media has, the more the algorithm is going to push that particular post to other people to see. Okay, because it will see it as a relevant content. All right, it will see it as a relevant content, because if it is not relevant, then people are not going to engage. So once your post is getting engagement, all right, try to respond, because your response also is telling the algorithm that yes, you are also responding to your messages. You are not just leaving people to be stranded. All right, so you want to engage on your posts very well in order to get your post across to more people. Diverse content strategy. I spoke about this also, whereby you try different strategy of content, the joke one, the serious one, the question type, the document type. Maybe you share a document, So just try diverse content strategy in order to see which of them are actually going to do well. Okay, and then you can now write on the type that is doing well. Okay, so ads. So this section is actually interesting. Okay, sorry, hold on. All right. Okay, so some people were saying they were not hearing me, but someone said he is hearing me. Okay, so please, if you are hearing me, please just type I'm hearing you. Please just type I'm hearing you. Please type I'm hearing you if you are hearing me. Okay, great. Okay, great. All right, coming to ads. The advert section is one of the most important part, because we just spoke about organic, and what I mean by organic is trying to get some organic audience, whereas whereby you are not paying for the traffic. Okay, you are not paying for the traffic, so people just come as a result of the actions or activities you have done on the back end. That is the SEO, the engagement, the postings, the content you have created. Okay, so all those things are done organically, and the people that come as a result of those activities, they are called organic traffic. Now, ads are the traffic that you get across to by paying a platform to show that your content to people. Okay, so you pay for it. This ads is just a short form of advertising. All right, it's just a short form of advertising. Okay, so Facebook and Instagram advertising. Why you want to run Facebook and Instagram advertising? You have to be able to define your advertising objective. Okay, the first thing you want to do is to define your advertising objective. Okay, so what objective? Why do you want to run your ads? Is it to just drive traffic? Is it awareness? Do you want people to buy your product? Do you want to generate leads? Okay, you need to know exactly what you want to achieve with your advertising campaign. All right, so the next step is to set a budget. Okay, set your budget and also schedule. Okay, so you can schedule your ads to run for a specific period of time. For example, you want to launch your ad tomorrow and you want it to run for 1 week. You can schedule that. Okay, you can also run it on a lifetime budget. That is, the ad will continue to run until you stop it or until you pause it. All right, so the first step is to define your advertising objective. The second step, or let me say the second stage, is to set your budget and your schedule. And then the third stage is to set your audience targeting. Because when you're running ads, you must have heard it before that your targeting is most important, but it is not. All right, it is not. I'll tell you what is most important. Okay, so your target audience is very, very important, and you need to understand who your target audience is, just like we have said earlier. Okay, so if you have a product or a service that solves a particular problem, you must understand those that are facing that problem so that you can now channel your ads, you can now channel your campaign to those people. You don't want to sell weight loss products to someone that is leper, that is someone that is not fat. No matter how good your product is, no matter the kind of value your weight loss product will provide, a leper will not buy it. Okay, so the highest he or she can do is to tell someone, a friend, a family member, that, oh, I saw this product and it's very good, will you buy? But it is very nice to show your ads to the first-hand person that needs it. Okay, so you don't want to show a weight loss product to someone that is already leper. Okay, so that's just what it means to understand your audience, okay, and be able to target them. Now, how do you know that someone is fat when you want to run Facebook ads? So how do you target them? Okay, how do you target those people? We're going to talk about that. Okay, so ad creative and content. Now, in ads, this is the most important part of your ad, your creative. Okay, your creative. Sometimes, if you don't even understand your target audience well, all right, and you just leave it blank, you try not to target. If your creative is well created, your video, your content, all right, what we mean by creative is the write-up, the video, the pictures you'll be using for your ad, all right? So if you are able to structure them properly and the content is speaking to those that have that problem, then automatically, when people are seeing the ad randomly, whoever is facing that problem will be able to resonate with your content, will be able to resonate with your creative, and then what? Click on your ad. All right, and then they can click on your ad. So with your content, you can still attract your audience. For example, if you own a car, and right now fuel is so expensive, okay, and you are just driving and you just see a poster, a post, or let me say an advert on the screen, and the advert just says how to make your 10 liters last for so kilometers. You understand? Automatically, you will resonate with that headline. You will resonate with that content because you own a car and you know what it means by saving your fuel for a social number of kilometers. You will resonate with that content, and so you probably might pause to get more details about it, or you want to try and find out what exactly the person is talking about, okay, or how you can actually do what that content is saying, okay? So that's how you can use content to actually attract your target audience, okay? So these are just the steps in when you want to run ads. And you can see on the image, Facebook and Instagram are together, and that's because Meta owns them together. Mark Zuckerberg owns the two platforms. Okay, so whenever you are running a Facebook ad, you can as well run to Instagram. They are always together. Okay, so Google advertising, almost the same step. Okay, define clear goals and objectives. All right, define clear goals and objectives, just like I explained before. You want to know exactly the purpose of your campaign, what you want to achieve. Is it just awareness? Is it sales? Is it leads? You need to understand all this before you start your campaign. Now, keyword research and selection. Okay, so when you want to run your Google ads, there are other types of Google ads apart from keyword ad, okay, apart from search ad. Okay, so we have the video ad, we have our display ad. Okay, so but let's just stay on Google, the keyword research, the keyword ads, that is the search ad. All right, so the first thing you want to do is to do your keyword research and selection. That is, you try to do, just like I explained on the SEO section, the same thing applies here. You want to know the keywords that people are searching for. So once you do your research with some of the tools that we use, okay, you will now use those keywords to run your ad. Compelling ad copy. So after you've gotten your keyword, you now create ad copies out of those keywords. All right, you create ad copies, or let me say, with those keywords for your ad, and your landing page optimization. So when you want to run an ad, when you launch your ad, you always have a destination for your ad, and that destination is your landing page. That is, when anybody clicks on your ad, where are they going to go to? It is the landing page. So your landing page also plays a significant role in the success of your campaign. It plays a significant role in the success of your campaign. Now, your ads might be doing its job. Your copy might be compelling, your picture might be attractive, okay, and then they love it and they clicked on it. When they land on your landing page and your landing page is poor, trust me, you will lose that click. You will lose that person, because when they land on your landing page and it's not looking like what they expected, they're just going to leave. Okay, they will leave and continue their browsing, because normally people don't go online to go and be looking for products most times on social media. But when you are able to lure them to your landing page, then your landing page should be able to do justice by converting them to sales. And that's where your sales copy comes in. You must be able to draft high compelling sales copy, that whenever anybody comes to your landing page, they will be forced to buy your product. Not because you are deceiving them about anything, but because the way you have presented the value to them, they can't resist it. Okay? They can't resist it. They just have to buy it. All right? Excuse me. So you have to be able to optimize your landing page for conversion. Also, A/B testing and optimization. So A/B testing, whether you are running Google ads or Facebook and Instagram ads, excuse me, or any ads you are running at all, you have to do A/B testing. You have to test things. Sometimes you want to test your audience. Sometimes you have to test your copies, that is your sales copy, your ad copies. Sometimes you can even test, sometimes we do test landing pages. You can have 2 landing pages for the same product. That's different content on them, different sales copy. And then we're trying to see which one will convert customers more. You can have different videos for the same product, for the same service that you want to run. Okay. All this will help you to maximize your budget. For example, if you have 50,000 naira to spend on ads, it's not bad if you use 5,000 to do some testing, okay, and see which of those things will do well. I call them variables. Which of these variables? Is it this ad copy that will perform well? Is it this video that will perform well? Okay, you can run this for a few days, 1 day sometimes, depending on your budget. You can run it for 2 days and see which of them will do well. And when you get the one that is doing well, you can now close whichever one is not performing, and focus your energy, focus your budget on the one that is giving you the result. All right. So that's the advantage of A/B testing. Okay. All right. Email marketing. Now we have spoken about organic traffic. We have spoken about paid traffic. Now email marketing. Many businesses neglect email marketing sometimes, right? And many other businesses knows the advantage of email marketing. They utilize the power of email marketing. Now, before you do email marketing, don't forget that the email you are trying to send out, you are sending it to people. Okay? Now, it all comes from your target audience. Okay? Your target audience. Who are your target audience? Who is in your email list? You are selling weight loss products and you have 200 email lists, and then 150 of them they are slim. Then no matter amount of email that you send to them, it will not be relevant. Okay, the emails will not be relevant because they are not your audience. And that's why sometimes some persons, they just scrape random emails online and they start bombarding them, and before you know it, your emails will be going to spam. Because once I receive an email that I'm not interested in today, I receive it tomorrow, next tomorrow, I will end up pushing it to my spam or deleting it. All right, because I don't want to keep receiving it. Okay, so sometimes people's our businesses emails end up in spam because they are sending the right email to the wrong person. They are sending value to the wrong audience. Yes, you might have value they are providing, but are you channeling it? Are you sending it to the right person? So that's very important when in any of this, in any digital marketing practice that you want to go into, email marketing, paid ad, SEO, no matter what, your message must be directed to the right person. Okay, so email marketing, how can you, what are the steps, okay, on in actually running a successful email marketing? Personalization, allowing businesses to send targeted and personalized messages to subscribers. Okay, so there are some email autoresponders that you can use. There are some tools you can use like Aweber, MailChimp, and so on. All right, so they allow you to send personalized emails. For example, there are some emails you will receive that will carry your name. You will see hello Folake, hello Victor, so that's a personalized email. They are sending this email to you like they know you. And because you are seeing your name, you will be prompted to want to check that email because already subconsciously you will feel this person knows me. And then you want to read the message. So personalization helps your email to be opened, to be read by the people or by the audience you are sending them to. Lead nurturing, build and maintain relationships with potential customers over time. So I spoke about lead generation the other time. So when you generate leads, if you remember our funnel, email was after our landing page, that is our opt-in page, okay? So when you generate leads online, you must be able to nurture them with emails. You must be able to nurture them, not just emails, but whatever means what you are using to reach out to them. Okay, but here we're talking about email marketing. So you must be able to nurture them with valuable content. Valuable content, because the emails you are sending out must be valuable. All right. Automated campaigns, sending automated emails based on user behavior and actions. Automated campaigns is a situation where you can send automated emails. That is, you don't have to be manually sending emails every time. Some autoresponders help you do this, whereby you can set up a 1-month email series. Okay, so these emails will continue to send on a daily basis based on the timing and the date you have assigned to them to go out. All right, so that's automation. Timely updates, providing subscribers with relevant and timely updates about products or services. That is, this is very straightforward. Giving them updates on the new products you have, new value you are providing. Okay, also very important. Exclusive offers. Now, when you are selling anything, offers help you to easily convert your customers. All right, it helps you to easily convert them, whereby you give them some mouth-watering offers that they cannot resist. It helps you to convert customers and gain their loyalty. Okay, segmentation. When you are doing email marketing, there are different levels of customers that you have. There are different levels of leads you have. we call some people hot leads, we call some people cold leads, you know. So you want to be able to segment these people in your emails. For example, an already existing customer, someone that has bought a product from you before, is different from someone that has not bought from you before. So you want to be able to segment these people so that you will be able to channel a particular message to them. The message you are sending to someone that bought your product yesterday should be different from the message you are sending to someone that you are still nurturing. Right? So you don't want to jam pack all of them together. Okay. So in conclusion, value creation is at the core of successful digital marketing endeavors. The ability to understand and address the needs of customers, innovate with unique offerings, and prioritize exceptional experiences are crucial in the digital landscape. Through strategic digital marketing, businesses can effectively communicate their value proposition, engage their target audience, and build lasting relationships. By consistently creating value, digital marketers play a pivotal role in driving business growth, fostering brand loyalty, and staying ahead in today's competitive market. Embracing value creation is a guiding principle, as a guiding principle, ensures a prosperous and impactful journey in the ever-evolving world of digital marketing. So the summary of this section is to show you the linkage between the relationship between value and digital marketing. So you don't just jump to digital marketing, because for you to use digital marketing, you must have a value that you are offering. All right, you must have a value you are offering. So if you don't have a value, then there is no point for digital marketing. But when you have a value, that is when you can now use digital marketing to now drive, to sell that value to the right audience that needs them. Okay, so you can either do this for your business or for other businesses. Okay, so digital marketing will be a great, now learning digital marketing is also having value for yourself. For those that want to learn digital marketing as a career, okay, now the digital marketing service or the digital marketing expertise that you have is your value that you are now offering businesses, that you can offer to businesses in return for remuneration. Okay, so now value is, you don't want to joke with value. You must be able to create the right value for the right audience. Okay, now when you are able to do that, you can now use digital marketing to sell that value. If you have digital marketing skills, you can use the same digital marketing to sell yourself, all right, to brands, or you can create a business out of it. All right, so that's the conclusion for my class. Sorry. So please, if you have any question, you can just drop it right now and I will attend to them. Please, if you have any question at all, you can drop it or raise your hand and I'll unmute you so that you can ask your question, please. If you have any question, drop your question or let me unmute you or raise your hand. So, having said all that, while you are dropping your questions, we have a class, okay? We have a class we are offering, okay, where we are going to be teaching comprehensively value creation and digital marketing, okay? How to create value out of what you do, all right? From your business, from what you do, how you are going to be able to package your value, okay, that it will be valuable to people, and how you can use digital marketing to now sell this value. Now, you can either do this for yourself, for your brand, or you can do this for other businesses. In any of these ways, it's a win-win for you, all right? So if you are interested in this class, okay, if you are interested in this class, please, there will be a form that will be dropped in the chat section. You can just click on the form and, fill it and we are going to get back to you, okay? Only if you are interested, because this class is just for a limited number of people, okay? It's for a limited number of people. So please, if you know you are interested in this class, kindly fill the form. The form will go live on the chat section. And if you are interested in it, please fill it and we are going to get back to you, okay? So please, if you have a question, kindly drop it. All right, kindly drop it. Kindly drop your question, please, so that I can attend to it. If you have any questions.